always felt like I had a chance to make it. And the way I work and how much I believe in myself, I knew that would give me a chance. So anytime odds get stacked up against me, I feel like it's in me to beat it. And I got to give a lot of credit to my family and my foundation because they put it in me the way I was raised.
Greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up.
Who don't like greatness, they envy it.
Yeah.
And that's the pressure you feel, you know, because you want to prove them wrong so bad, but at the end of the day, you're really just trying to prove yourself right. So when you start to think about, you know, the pressure and the hate and all of that stuff, it just adds on and it distracts you from where you're trying to go.
I always hear people, you know, give glory to God and say thank you when they're holding a trophy, but you never really hear it in times like this. And so for me, it's an opportunity to just sit right where I'm at and just be faithful.
Not anything that's external or anything that's superficial. I think the greatest fear you face is yourself, because we all have dreams, and it's very scary sometimes to accept the dream that you have. And it's scarier still to say, okay, I want that. It's scary because you're afraid that if you put your heart and soul into it and you fail, then how are you going to feel about yourself, right? So being fearless means putting yourself out there and going for it. No matter what, go for it. Not for anybody else, but for yourself. That's the mountain. That mountain is made up of a million little steps and little goals along the way. You establish your mountain, and then after that, you don't look to the summit. Forget about it. You can't even see it. You just focus on the next step in front of you, right? You put one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and you just keep your head down. You keep working, you keep working, you keep working. The next thing you know, you find yourself at the top of the mountain.
Just wanting more. And we do it for, you know what I'm saying, the kids that ain't the tallest, that ain't got the best jump shots, like the ones that got to grind through, to show you that you don't need all that to be successful. Work hard, you know, stay true to yourself, put that work in, and like everything will be laid out for you.
Hey, keep going, keep pushing. Don't never let up. You know, when you hit a bumpy road, don't let that slow you down. Just keep pushing. Whatever obstacle come your way, keep attacking it. You know what I mean? Don't let nothing shake your confidence, your energy, your vibe. Just keep going, whatever it is you believe in.
I said, I want to be an NBA player. I want to be the best player in the world. And she said, you know, you need to be more realistic. You know, that's probably not going to happen. And I remember everybody laughing. And that was like one of the lowest points, because I already felt, you know, intimidated going to school. I stood out. It's like I kind of didn't belong. And then for her to say that and everybody to kind of laugh, you know, that really, it crushed me. And, you know, as an 8, 9-year-old kid, you know, I cried. And I never really cried. I'm not an emotional person. You know, I remember my mom wiping my face and telling me that, remember this moment. You know, never let anybody tell you what you can or can't do.
Sometimes God gonna hold you back just to make sure your road is clear. The fastest way to lose your happiness is to look over at another person's lane and assume that God ain't got you where you're supposed to be at. Don't trip. You gotta trust that process, because everybody got a time to make it.
Most people aren't obsessed with their goals because they don't believe they're worthy of them. It's easy to dream about what you want, but in between where you are and what you want, there's a tremendous amount of stuff you gotta change and do.
I feel like, you know, underrated is a badge of honor that I feel everybody can adopt, whether it's sports, whether it's any other area of life, and I think that's what we're trying to inspire through this.
The easy thing to do at the end of the day is to quit. The hard thing to do is when some real adversity hits you to be like, okay, how do I get through that wall? How do I get through that adversity?
Times when things seem like they're not working, they're actually working. That's why God says that we need to believe in things that we can't see, because when we can't see anything working, we can't see any results from the seeds that we planted, there's a tree that's growing inside that seed and you can't see it yet. That's why Habakkuk 2:3 says the vision is for a future time. So you got to continue to sow the seeds. You got to continue to water the seeds that God's placed in your life, even when you're not seeing results, because those results are about to show.
I'm gonna win wherever I go. Wherever I go, I'ma win. I don't care where I go. I don't give a damn what team I go to, I'ma win.
I'm just happy, you know, God never gave up on me. You know, everything I had to go through, all the adversity and no one believing in me, you know, it's just special.
I just had a different type of mentor-mentee relationship. And that's why he gave me The Alchemist. It's like the journey is the reward. Embrace the journey. Don't think about the end goal so much where you're fixated on trying to prove people wrong or be at the mountaintop without going through the details. details that it takes to really appreciate it. So that was him, and his mentorship was like, yo, stay curious, bro. I know you're different. I know you're different. You're not like everybody else out here, so you're not gonna ask the same questions.
Do you get the promotion every year on your job? No, right? So every year you work is a failure. Yes or no? It's not a failure. It's steps to success.
Always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. But you can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
You gotta keep working. Your time's gonna come, trust me. You gotta work no matter what. You gotta work. Your time is gonna happen. You're here for a reason. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do tomorrow. Yesterday's gone, but right now, I'm going to be the best version of me that I can be.
You may be in your darkest hour. Know that night don't last forever. There's a morning coming in your life. Stay down till you come up.
Why would you not go for it? Why would you not take a chance? At one point in time, you got to take a chance on you.
Ask me like, well, like what's the secret? How do you get better? I'm like, I mean, I don't kill myself, but like I work out and I just get better.
You can lose confidence. You can doubt yourself. You can feel like maybe they right. When it's like, nah, I don't care how much older I'm getting. It's all about how much you put in, how much you love, and how much you're willing to sacrifice to keep getting better.
I mean, it hurt hearing that because it's like, man, I put in so much freaking effort to get back to this point. Like, it's hard to even put into words what I had to do to be the player I am today.
Doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of, but all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do or what you choose to do in this life.